ring the bell. Trucking with David H. I'm screwed. Like this video because my day is just fucked. Give it a minute to see if anyone comes in and wants to play. I guess we're gonna have some sizzling pork for dinner. Remove lid, take out seasoning vegetables pouch, then empty both pouches into noodles, set aside for fire sauce. Add room temperature water, fill in place in microwave center. Microwave uncovered for 5 minutes. That's what I wanted to know. 5 minutes uncovered. Guys, oh guys, let's see. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did in the past to deserve all this bad luck. But apparently, I must have been a murderer or something in the past life. Because I just can't win. I can't win, man. I can't win for trying. Put some water in this crap. All right, let's go up front. Let's go up front and party down. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing shitty. I'm David H. I'm your host. Welcome to the channel. If you want to know what trucking is like, just subscribe to this channel because I'll tell you what, I'm not afraid to show you the bullshit that happens. I'm not afraid to show you the misery out here. As a matter of fact, that's what I focus on, is the bad of trucking. I'm not one of these channels that are going to show you all the freaking beauty of trucking because it ain't beautiful. It sucks. It sucks. All I'm trying to do is get an oil change. That's all I'm trying to do. I can't even get an oil change without costing me thousands of dollars. Oh, yes, I did, Glenn. I did forget to call you. You're right. Put some money on XRP. It's about to skyrocket. All right, that sounds like XRP, huh? How much should I put on it? I need something to skyrocket. I need something good to happen. So, I go to Laredo last week to get a PM done. As you guys know, the technician comes out with the lady and they call me out. I go out there and she says, he can't take the thing off the bottom of the thing to drain the oil. Why not? It's too tight. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? You need to take it to a dealer. Okay, whatever. So I'm over here in Prescott, Arkansas. Oh my God, I actually told you guys where I was at. In Arizona, Prescott, Arizona. Arkansas, duh, Arizona. And I decide, let me get the oil changed. Maybe they can take this tight bolt out. So I tell the guy, you know, hey man, just so you know, they said the bolt's too tight, they can't get it out. So be prepared for that. He says, no problem. He goes under the truck, comes right back out, comes back with another mechanic. They both go under the truck, comes back out, shakes his head and goes, and I go under there and he puts his ratchet on the bolt, lets go of it, and the ratchet just basically goes, rrr. He goes, it ain't tight at all, brother. He goes, it's loose. He goes, it's stripped out. He goes, it won't come out. It just spins in there. Apparently this was, so he goes and gets their manager, boss, whatever, and he was telling me that there was like a recall for this on this truck a couple years ago. The recall's over, but this was a big problem with those oil pans doing that. So this manager guy calls the last place I had the oil changed at and tells him, hey, this guy had the oil changed where you guys are at, went to Laredo, they said it's too tight, yada, yada, yada. They said, well, we are not responsible. You deal with Laredo. Laredo effed it up, not us. We put it on. Laredo couldn't, you know, da-da-da-da. Because you're saying Laredo said it's too tight. Now you're telling us it's stripped. So is it too tight or is it stripped? So they call Laredo, and Laredo has the balls to say, yeah, it was too tight, but the driver told him to go ahead and try to, you know, kept forced him to go ahead and try to take it off anyways. I guess I got out of my truck, all my old man said, hey man, you better take that plug out because I'm gonna get you, bro. You don't take that plug out, I'm gonna get you. So they're like, F you, it's the driver's fault. So the guy spent about an hour, maybe 2 hours dealing with tech support, this guy, that guy, yada, yada, yada. So now at this point, the only thing I can do is call Landstar and say, hey man, can you guys do anything to make TA pay for this oil pan? So I decide, you know what, I've got a warranty. I've got that warranty on this truck. So I called Freightliner and I told them the drain pad oil plug is stripped out. They're telling me it needs a new oil pan. Is that going to be covered? I'm totally expecting for her to say, oh, if it's stripped out, that's because somebody stripped it. That's not covered. She said, hold on, let me find out. She looked, she says, well, yeah, the oil pan looks like your oil pan would be covered. You bring it in and we'll see what it needs. I said, well, can you ask somebody? Last time I brought it in there, I told you specifically what was wrong and you went and asked somebody and they said yes, whether it was covered or not. I said, the drain plug in the oil pan is stripped out. They can't get it out, so it needs a new oil pan. She goes, hold on, let me find out. So she goes and comes back in 5 minutes or so. She says, yeah, they said bring it in. If we verify that that's the problem, it will be covered. So I was thinking, well, should I just take the truck to Freightliner out here in Prescott, Arkansas? But then I was like, if I do that, I got to get a hotel with Billy. Who knows how long it will be there? Oh, we have to order the part. It's going to be a day, or the new one's defective. It's going to be another day. So I'd have to find a hotel that's Billy friendly and deal with that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm only 4 hours from the house. I called the agent I'm working for and told him what's going on. I said, hey, do you want me to go drop this empty trailer off, or do you want me to take it home? I got to send my truck to the dealer to get repaired. He said, just take the trailer with you. I was like, okay, cool. That saves me a bunch of time. So now I told Melissa, you're going to be picking me up from the dealer at about midnight tonight. So Melissa's not happy. It sucks because I looked up an Uber, and for $110 I can get an Uber to take me from Houston to the house that's got a pet-friendly Uber. The problem is at midnight that Uber's probably not going to be available anymore. So, you know, I can't count on that. Otherwise I'd just take an Uber home and not bother Melissa. Hell, if there was a rental car place nearby, I'd just rent a car and go home. I really don't like to bother Melissa for that kind of stuff. She's going to beat my ass, you know? Why is my phone darkening out like that? The battery's charged. It's like it just changed views. What's up, flatbed trucker? How much as you can afford, really. Well, with the way this truck's fucking me over, I can't afford anything, man. So, needless to say, there goes me staying out for a month. I can't run for more than 2 weeks at a time. If it's not doctor's appointments, it's truck breakdown. But I don't want to run this truck with this drain thing stripped like that. I want to get that taken care of ASAP. You know what I mean? You need something to skyrocket. I'm sure it's your blood pressure right about now. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding, man. I just don't understand. What did I do in a previous life that's creating all this agony for me? You know, because I can't even say my truck's broke down, because it's really not a broke down truck. It's a maintenance part that failed because somebody over tightened it at one time. What he was telling me is when they take the drain plugs out, they use a torque wrench set to 100 pounds. And when they go to take it out, if it takes more than 100 pounds of force to take that bolt out, they won't take the bolt out. The torque spec on it is 38 pounds. From now on, I'm going to, you know, they're supposed to have you watch them torque everything. From now on, when I get a PM done, I'm going to tell them, don't put nothing back until I'm here watching you, because I'm not signing that torque sheet. I'm not signing that torque sheet until you do it. That's why they're saying the shop that actually worked on it last, tech support's not covering it because they said I signed that they torqued it. So he said, well, if they torqued it, they did it right. You know, I always just sign that shit on the sheet. I ain't never seen them torque nothing. I think they showed me one time at a TA. But from now on, I'm going to do it, because if Freightliner don't cover this oil pan, I bet you it's going to be a $2,000 repair bill at the dealer. I just don't understand, man, why. It's something as simple as an oil change is screwing you. I had to get my bunk heater fuel line fixed yesterday. Okay. Why is my phone so dark? Hold on. Let me see if I can't turn the... That's better, I guess. Well, at least it sounds like the oil pan will be covered. That's way better than you having to pay for it. Yeah, but Michael, is it going to be covered, or are they going to pull the old, it's not a defective part? Now, I'm hoping, if TA's right, and he said there was a recall on it a couple years ago for that problem, I'm hoping that's what they're going to pull is, you know, we know we were having a, even though it's out of, you know, warranty or whatever, we know we're having a problem, we'll go ahead and cover it. You could set up a camera somewhere and video them, man. Oh shit. Yeah, Hog Rider, I'm sure you get out and double check their work too, every time you get your oil changed. I always make sure that it's full of oil and that the oil cap's on. I do that, and that my hood's latch closed. But I never would have thought to, hey man, let me watch you torque the bolts on that oil pan. Hey, Hog Rider, I thought you were unsubscribing, man. What the fuck? You don't change your own oil on your semi. Shut up, fool. Man, is that fucking bowl I made stink, or is that my feet stink? The fuck? I don't have stinky feet. It's not my feet. God damn, that food I make smells like dirty feet. Hold on, let me grab it. smells like dirty feet. Ew, what the fuck? This is the stuff right here, boys. This shit put hair on your chest. This put hair on your chest, and if you ain't dropped yet, you'll definitely drop after eating some of this. This is the fire sauce, boy. This is hot shit too right here, bud. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. That's the fire right there, buddy. Oh, I got it on my hands. Look at that. My fingers are gonna catch on fire. I can't eat this stuff before I go to bed, man. It gives me GERD and freaking I'll hack it up and die. I never had the pork one. This is the pork bowl. I gotta call my mechanic too and tell him about changing the doing the DEF filters on this. Might as well get it done at the same time. If it was a recall, then that should be the life of the truck until you get it fixed under recall. See, that's what I told the guy. He goes, well, maybe it wasn't a recall, maybe it was just a service bulletin. You know, a good faith repair. Because that's what I told him, it was a recall. He said, well, that's not true because this truck has rocker recalls on it and somebody says they expire in May or something like that. The recall expires. So I think if it's not if I understand it correctly from the appliance business, if it's not a safety recall, it can expire. It's a voluntary recall with an expiration date. If it's a safety recall, then it's forever. But it could have just been a service bulletin that they had on it. You know, we used to get that in the appliance business. Service bulletins that basically say, hey, if you got this, we'll go ahead and do a good faith coverage. If the customer makes gripes, we'll go ahead and cover it. But otherwise, you know, it's this, this, or this, or we'll cover the part on it and just charge them labor type deal. Oh, Michael. The shit they're gonna cook, okay? The shit they're gonna cook. I'm gonna go get the filters cooked. You're going back 1,500 pounds over on the drives. What the hell did you pick up at? I can see the rocker expiring because they can fail and ruin other stuff. So if you wait, that's bad. The oil pan bolt shouldn't expire. Why? If the oil pan bolt breaks and falls out, it breaks other shit too. Same thing. Burns up your engine. Meth. Yeah, I'm gonna cook some meth. Oh boy. Look at how heart deadening this is. I'm gonna give you my honest opinion of the taste of this stuff. What are you talking about, Trace? What's over? Did you pick up a heavy load? The good thing is it doesn't taste like feet. That's the main thing. It's all right. It's all right. I like the beef one better. Yeah, it is. Those are my guilty pleasure, though. I love those. Got to keep the moobs happy. You notice how I'm eating that because I'm stressed out. I'm stress eating. Freaking stress eating, man. 32, but I'm 35, 860 on the drives, count them all the way up. Slide your fifth. If your fifth wheel is all the way back, if you slide it all the way up, that should take enough weight off. Yeah, it's fiberglass, they said, or composite, so it's plastic, basically. It's weird because they have two drain plugs on it, one on each side. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was lava. I put fucking lava in my mouth. That was so hot from the stove. What a BS design, just asking for trouble. Exactly, Michael. They definitely are. Plastic welding, the bad one, and use the good one, and keep rolling. Yeah, that's fucking, that's a weird load. That it's definitely not 32,000 pounds if you're all the way up and you're that heavy. They must not know how to load down trailers. Yeah, it definitely probably is deadly. Probably is deadly. Yep. My biggest disappointment with the whole thing, guys, no bullshit. My biggest disappointment is that I didn't get to stay out the month like I wanted to. I was so proud of myself that I was staying out a month. So proud of myself. And then this shit happens. Then after I get the drain pan fixed, then I still got to go to TA and get a fucking PM done. Because, I mean, it's not like they're going to put new oil and filters on it while I'm there. And I'm not paying them their $800 for the PM. I don't know, man. I don't know. I try to do good. I try to be a good guy. I try to live life properly, and shit just don't work out the way it's supposed to. I mean, don't get me wrong, I got a good life. I mean, it could be worse. Could be worse. Have the dealership change oil. Dealership wants $800 to $1,200 for an oil change. When you call and ask how much is a PM on the truck, between $800 and $1,200. And at that point, I don't ask them, well, what's the $800 ones? What's the $1,200 ones? It cost me $398 at TA. Now, before you guys say it, I don't want to hear no but. Yeah, but for $398, you end up with a stripped out drain plug. Yeah, no shit. But it still ain't worth $800. 2 oil changes and I could pay for new drain pans out of my pocket. I'm just going to be, from now on, when I get my oil changed, I'm going to tell them, this is a brand new oil pan because that plug got stripped. Make damn sure you're careful with it and you torque it properly. Yeah, this is definitely not good for you right here. I don't recommend eating this shit. This is probably going to take 5 years off my life. But I'm hungry and I'm craving it. They're going to have to put new oil in if they change the oil pan. What the F? No, I'm sure they'll just take out the old oil and put the old oil back in. Now, maybe they will. Maybe that will be part of the drain pan. But something tells me they won't. Something tells me they're going to take the old oil out and put the new old oil back in. What's up, Jeremy? How you doing, man? Melissa says all that ramen is shit food. Come on, woman. Why? Hey, if it's so bad, how come you buy it for me then, woman? You specifically bought me that stuff at home that's nice and hot. You trying to kill me? I can't eat that. I'm a diabetic. You are cheap. You're a cheapskate. $1.50 a box, baby. I don't normally get these ones. These ones are too much for me to eat. There's too much in there. I have to throw half of it away. I normally just get the cup of noodles. Yes, you are right. That's why I don't eat them very often. And they give me GERD really bad. If I were to lay down and go to sleep right now, that shit would come up and just choke me to death. It's definitely shit food, volcanic shit at that. I bought it because you can't find it. I was being a loving wife. Well, thank you, Gary. You're being a lovely wife trying to kill your husband. What's up, Peyton? How you doing, man? Nah, I don't get the burns when it comes out. I'm so used to hot food. That's not even hot. I don't even feel any spice to that at all. The only hot to it is from cooking it. It burnt my mouth from cooking it, but it's not spicy hot. The one Melissa got for me is pretty spicy. If you eat a lot of it real quick, it's hot. But I'll tell you, I'm really disappointed in this whole problem. It was looking like they were going to warranty it, and I would have just had to wait till tomorrow for them to go get an oil pan. But he said the oil pan itself is about $1,000 just for the pan. So, otherwise, if it was like a $500 repair, I'd just have them do it here and be done with it. But he says it's going to be like $1,500, $1,800 to change the oil pan. So I'm not going to spend that out of pocket if I think I can get it under warranty. Well, Michael, because at that time in the morning, number one, Melissa has to work tomorrow afternoon. So she'll have to get up early, drive me there, follow me there. Well, meet me there because I can't go home tonight anyways because I can't take my truck home that late at night. I don't want to wake the neighbors up with it. So I would just go and sleep in Houston somewhere, and then she'd have to go pick me up in the morning. They're a 24-hour facility, so might as well drop it tonight. There's no traffic. Melissa don't have to work till tomorrow afternoon so she can sleep in. So it just makes sense to drop it. And they might even get on it tonight. You know, they have overnight shop guys. Oh, Michael, oh yeah, Houston traffic, never mind, I slapped myself. There you go. You had your oil pan replaced a few months ago and it was like $1,500, huh? And I'll need to sleep in to work late tomorrow night. Yep. Yep. It sucks, man. So yeah, so I'm hoping that the dealer will cover it. Even if they cover part of it. You know? Poor Melissa. Poor Melissa, are you gonna be tired, dear? Hey, babe, if I knew that Uber would pick me up tonight, I would just Uber home. $100 to get home, I think is worth it. I'll Uber back to the truck for sure for $100. Although I don't know if there will be a Uber. I don't know if it'll be $100 to pick me up from the house going there, because I don't think we have Uber in our town. No, Tim. Not only did they not use Vaseline, but they put salt on it and took a cheese grater to it first, so the salt makes it burn. Without saying actual money, are you making prime money on your dedicated? I love the freedom here, but damn, I do, Miles. I do miss the consistent prime money. I don't know. I mean, I did this week, but was this a fluke? I haven't run it long enough to know. You know, I'll know in a month. I'll know in a month. But it's got the potential to be low prime money. Lowe's did the same thing to me, had to take it to Freightliner. Oh, Love's. How come they didn't pay for it if they stripped it? Guess it depends on if you're into that. Oh. I don't know. Why would they make a plastic oil pan? How dumb. I mean, how dumb for sure. What's up, Billy boy? You want to come sit on Pop Pop? You want to come sit on Pop Pop? That's my Billy boy. As he's going, damn, Dad, your breath is burning my eyes. That hot sauce, boy. He side-eyes me. He just sits and looks at me with his eye side-eye. Are you well-eyeing me? TA stripped yours and not paying for it, and you ask him why Loves didn't pay for it? Well, no, I'm asking, did they tell him the same thing? Too bad, haha, ain't our fault? I'm asking what they told him, why they weren't paying for it. Duh. Damn, Michael. What's up, Lucas? Aw, look at Billy. Don't stick your tongue out this time, Billy. That scared me last time. Aw, just a Billy boy. You love your pop-pop? You love your pop-pop? I'm just giving you hell. It's always a good time in here. Yeah, no, I know. I know, Michael. Hog Rider loves to give me hell. You love to give me hell. Jesus Christ. Now you made me say Jesus' name in vain. Jeez, now I'm going to die. I would start just going to your local mechanic guy when you can, although they usually can't beat the big four when it comes to oil PMs. Yeah, no, my mechanic guy's $800. And TA is $400. And I'm going to start doing my oil changes every 20,000 miles, so that would get expensive if I spend $800 every time. Maybe I don't want to change my oil too often. It'll make that plug strip out more. Well, death started when you ate those noodles. Can't blame Jesus. His dog loves me. He used to never do this, curl up and lay on me like this. This just started. This just started recently. He would sit on my lap, but he would never lay his head on me like that. You know, he'd always just be looking around or whatever. He would never come like you seen him come here and just lay it on me to lay on me and go to sleep. He'd never do that. He would come and sit on me to look out the window or any of that, but this coming to me and laying down and closing his eyes and whatnot, this is all new. He must finally be content. The recall should fix the issue. Shouldn't have to worry about that drain plug anymore without some dumbass cranking on it. Well, the guy at TA said that the new one wasn't any better than the old one, so who knows? Or that it would still do it. I don't know. I'm definitely going to ask Freightliner about it. Does this new pan have a better drain plug in it? You know, did you guys fix the problem when you realize there's a problem? Not just go, oh, we'll leave it, it's good. Because that would be lame. That dog owns you, ain't content. He thinks he's the boss. He don't think he's the boss. He sees a fly in her, though. He's looking for it. I've had better luck at Petros, but I never went to big cities because then you gotta, the F-ups go to outskirt places like the TA and Meridian. Mississippi does good work. Okay. Well, Laredo always did a good job with me. I don't know what the hell happened, but the guy that worked on it, he was just some young, dumb kid. Couldn't speak any, couldn't speak English even. They wasn't going to admit to messing up, but they done put new oil in when you get a new pan at Freightliner. But they don't put new oil in? Okay. Excuse you, buddy. I'm like a 1-year-old. Oh, they do put new oil. Did they change the filter or they just put oil? Because I need my filter changed. I need my fuel filters changed. I know if I start that, they're like, oh, you want a PM? $800. I guess if they put new oil in it, I can always just buy a filter and have the filter changed. I wish I had hard-boiled eggs. I'd like to dip a hard-boiled egg in that juice. Cummins X50 drain plug torque is 35 pounds. It's crazy that they over-torque these. Yeah, that's what he was showing me the torque spec on it. It was either 33 or 38 pounds. I can't remember. But when I visualized the number, it was either a 30 or an 8. Just new oil, okay. What's up, Justin? How you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing? Shit, I still got some coffee from this morning. I'm gonna have to go get a cup of coffee here in a little bit. I'll be leaving here in a little bit. Time is it? 4:40, 5:40, 6:40. I'll be able to leave here in like an hour and a half. An hour and a half, man. An hour and a half. I don't know. Trucks starting to get some trucks in here. It was weird when I showed up here this morning. There was a lot more trucks. When I got up from sleeping later in the day, there was like no trucks here. It's like they left in the middle of the day. Now they're starting to come in again. There's like spots everywhere. Spots everywhere, man. Anyways, that's what my story is, man. What's up, Jeremy? Jeremy Brownheim's in the house. Yeah, Jeremy, guess what? You're right. You're right. You and Lucas, you guys, oh, you'll never stay out a month at a time. Well, you're right. I'm going home. Going to get the truck fixed. So, go ahead and tease me all you want. I tried, man. I really tried. I even thought about saying, fuck it, just run it the way it is. But I really don't want that drain plug falling out and then losing the motor. You know? Tim says hello, Jeremy and Lucas. But I thought they were going to have me take this trailer to Dallas and drop it off. I guess they don't need trailers. I said, you want me to take it to Dallas and drop it off, or you want me to take it home? Please take it home. Okay. I will. I will then. Heading to Hickory, North Carolina. Right on. I think Lucas is in the Carolinas. Jeremy was in the Carolinas. You guys are all playing in the Carolinas, man. Carolinas. They're overcapacitated. Wow, that truck's got a lot of decoration in his windshield. How the hell does he see out that damn thing? You can't see the decoration. It's like halfway down his windshield is like looks like it's got curtains. Going in North Ohio, north there. You're going from North Carolina to Ohio, right on. They loaded my product on a Western Flyer trailer. Oh, that sucks. Now you got to wait for them to unload it and reload it. Now I have to wait for them to trench. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks, brother. They have Landstar trailers in the parking area. Oh, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. You're in Ohio, almost West Virginia, okay. Those Indian love having those things in their windshield. It's a part of their culture, okay. Lucas don't even know where the hell he's going. I'm going to Ohio. Now he's going to Michigan. Are you sure you're not going to Prescott, Arizona? I was so flustered, I actually told you guys where I was. I can't believe that. I can't freaking believe that. I never say where I'm at. When I get on, I'm in Prescott, Arizona. Unbelievable. What a dummy. Anyone in the Houston area going to be around the Freightliner dealer about midnight tonight? Want to give me a ride home for $100? Melissa's not happy about having to come pick me up either. She's all, I broke it to her by, hey dear, I have something I need to tell you and you're not going to like it. She was like, well, can't you just have it fixed there? Because I was thinking about having it done here. But, you know, how many days am I going to have to sit in a hotel? 1 day, 2 days, 3 days? And then, God forbid, there are probably. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll just rent a car and go home and leave the truck here. But I don't want to do that either. Might as well just get all the servicing done on the truck. Yeah, at least I don't have to walk. That's true. No, if she wouldn't pick me up, I would have just stopped in Houston, spent the night, and then dropped the truck off in the morning and got an Uber home. She's just happy you're gonna be home. Just give her the $100 for keeping her up. Yeah, good idea. There you go. I could do that. There you go. Give her $100 for picking me up. I mean, she's got the money anyway, so no. No, Peterbilt, I ain't gonna be able to afford to drink apple juice while I'm at home. I'm so broke now. There goes my freaking next week's pay. And then I can't get paid for this load, I guess, coming back from Virginia until I deliver this trailer in Fort Worth. So I ain't gonna have no money for next week either. You know what? I'm gonna send him a message and ask him about that. Can I go ahead and close out? Let me send him. No, I'll do it after I'm done with this. I'm gonna send him a message. Can I go ahead and close out this freight bill? For this load from Virginia. Let me tell you guys, if anyone is thinking about trying to buy a house with a federal loan, is probably what it says, and you're a 1099, run for your life. You ain't broke, LL, stop it. Bullshit. You know, I don't have any frivolous income that I can go out right now and spend $100 on just anything. I ain't got that kind of money. So I am broke. I need to start a GoFundMe page to freaking get me back on my feet so I can start trucking again. I'm so poor I can't afford to pay attention. Ooh, I need to remember to slide my fifth wheel. I need to remember to slide my fifth wheel before I drop this trailer off. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now because that will fucking destroy the cover of my APU. I moved the fifth wheel forward. I moved the fifth wheel forward for fuel mileage, but parking the trailer in the yard I park it at, you can't have the fifth wheel forward. It's got to be back all the way. There we go. She's locked in. I'm glad I remembered that. She slid like a slider. There's always someone that has it worse than you. Yeah, there's always somebody that's got it worse. There's always somebody who's got it better. It's just facts of life. But, I mean, I've been having a lot of problems lately. I mean, you gotta admit, I've been having some issues. Maybe Prime's got it right, but getting rid of the truck every 3 years, maybe it was a mistake to buy a truck. I'm just joking. I mean, think about it. I really haven't had much problem with this truck. It's maintenance items. The oil pan stripping out that could have happened on a brand new truck, even if it's, plastic bullshit. What's up, 50-something? How you doing? Peyton Thorne says, living in California, working at Landstar, then yeah, I could understand you saying you being broke because those taxes they take out. It's rough. I mean, think about it. I've only been out here 2 weeks and now I'm going home. 2 weeks. I was going to be out another 2 weeks before going home. That didn't work. That's baloney. Baloney, malarkey, whatever you want to call it. What you doing, Billy? What you doing, buddy? Huh? What you doing? Is it your dinner time? Want some food? Want some food? Here, let's feed Billy. Let's feed Billy. Here. Scoot food. Billy food. Billy, don't drop my food in my noodles. There you go, buddy. I gotta remember to take all my food out of here when she picks me up. That way I can turn off the inverter. Not having the big payment will go a long way toward maintenance and repairs, yeah. Might as well get your tires. My tires are in good shape, man. Leave my tires alone. Might as well get everything done that needs to get done. Yeah, I'm going to have the... I'm going to tell them about the idle problem I'm having with all that shaking. And then I'm also, once I pick it up from Freightliner, I'm going to go ahead and get the DEF filters or DPF filters. Whatever you got to bake, I'm going to get those things baked. What's up, Josh? How you doing? So then that's taken care of and I don't have to worry about that. Why is my screen so jacked up, man? It's like hazy as hell. Billy's eating his food. DPF filter, yeah. Wipe it with a towel. No, it keeps changing. It's getting dark and then light, dark and then light. And I don't have my phone. It's like the sun's glaring on it. There we go. Okay. It was just sun was coming in from somewhere. Yeah, see when I do this, it's changing the contrast of the screen. There, now I'm a handsome looking guy. Now I'm a handsome guy like Billy. Am I handsome like Billy? Am I handsome like Billy? Yes, I am. Yes, I am, buddy. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh, you smell like dog food. Don't put your dog food nose in my nose. Was that good? You ate all your food? You ate all your food, huh, buddy? Is that good? Yes, it was good. Yes, it was good. Oh, you're fat like a house. You're fat like a house. My goodness. Jeez Louise. I guess once I get all this done, then I could try to stay out for a month. Oh, man. Can you buy box? Can you buy box? The alignment is what it is. I'm done with the alignment thing. What do you mean by can you buy box? Can you buy box? You need to explain. I don't know what you mean. One box maybe. Oh, for the... Are you nuts? Those are like $6,000. Hell, fuck that. Why would I do that? Everything on that shit should be in good shape other than the... I mean, I bet you the filters are even in good shape because I don't idle this truck. This truck never idles other than that stoplights and sitting on the freeway. Although if that APU gives me much more problems, I'm going to start idling this damn thing. You need to delete yours, huh? I don't think I'd go through the expense of deleting a truck, because it's only a matter of time before they start checking for that in weigh stations throughout the country. Imagine what that ticket's going to be, and then they'll put you out of service until you bring it up to date, which means now you got to have the truck towed. Yeah, I'd never do a delete. Here's my buddy, baby. Here's my buddy, baby. Yes, she's my baby buddy. Here's my baby boy. Yes, you are. Don't lick me with your dog food breath. You're my baby boy. Look at you. Look at you. We're like one. We're like Poppy and son. Are you my son? Huh? Huh? You're licking your lips. You're gonna bite me? They're passing laws getting rid of it after useful life of system. Yeah, sure they will. You're buying into that bullshit? They'll never get rid of that. Never get rid of DPF systems. California won't let them. 1.4 million on mine, so it's past its life. They're doing away with the death. They are not doing away. Says who? Where are you hearing they're doing away with death? They ain't gonna do it. You know how many millions of dollars they would lose if they did that? I mean, look at all the fuel stations that have death pumps in them. They're gonna just take it in the ass and just lose out on all that money. That's like saying they're no longer going to have gas cars. It will never happen. Never happen. The Bilster's knocked out again. Is your tongue hanging out? No, that doing away with death is a pipe dream, like they're going to do away with taxes. Yeah, I want to bet. Sure, I want to bet. What's the bet? Cuddle the like button with your thumb. He's lonely. Give the like button the finger. Give it a little bit of the how you doing. It's kind of like you stayed out a month. It'll never happen. It'll never happen. Yeah. Exactly, Trace. It'll never happen. Where was that load you were taking that weighed so much, Trace? Josh just got home for 5 days, from 5 days out. Okay. D's Nuts says nothing will ever change. Once you accept that, the less stress you will have. Yeah. Omaha, and it was 8 hours late coming out. Ah, okay. Boy, they really hammered you down. I hope you waited at the scale up the street there and you didn't drive freaking too far. Lucas says he's been out since he's left my house. So is Jeremy. You guys will never go home again, ever. Neither of you. You guys are the poster boys for I owe, so off to work I go. Yada yada yada, la di da di da. Billy, 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 Billy. You went to Denton? Why the hell did you go so far? There's a truck stop with a scale 6 miles from there, 10 miles from there. The one I stay at. Bro, that was 50 miles away. I'm taking 2 days off next week. The second week off at the end of, or 2 weeks off at the end of the month to move into that new house. Yes, and then you'll never take another day off. I like staying on the truck. That way my family doesn't expect me to go out and hang out with them. God damn. I'm going home on the 20th for my first anniversary. Wow, I made it without being murdered. How long are you staying home for, Lucas? A couple weeks? Because the track paperwork said 32. Okay, so if you thought the paperwork was right, then why'd you even weigh it? Because if it only weighed 32,000 pounds, there's no way you would have been heavy, so why bother weighing it? You obviously must have thought that it needed to be weighed, so why not weigh it at the nearest truck stop? You probably could have just ran it. There ain't no trucks. There ain't no way. Oh, no, Oklahoma. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, never mind. Is Billy happy home? He heard home. He's like, hey, are we going home? Dad, are we going home? We going home, Billy? Are we going to go home? We going to go see Mommy? Huh? Where's Mommy? Where's Mommy? Oh, he's looking for his mommy. Oh, I'm sorry for saying that, buddy. He's looking for her. Oh, oh my God, he's trying to climb onto the steering wheel so he can get to the dash. Let me open the curtain so he can see. Oh, I feel bad that I said that. Oh, I was just being an asshole, Billy. I'm sorry. Well, because absolutely I'm not smart. Yeah, I know. I feel so bad. I feel so bad I did that to you, but oh man, I'm a jerk. I'm a number one a-hole. Now he's looking for her. Yeah, no kidding. Wow, why did I do that? I never do mean shit like that. I'm such an ass. Come here, bud. Come here. I love you, Billy. Let me take your mind off it. Let me take your mind off it. Let's run. Want to fight? Want to fight? Want to fight? Fight, 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 fight. Fight, 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 fight. Want to fight, buddy? Want to fight? Want to fight? Yes. Yes. I'll punch you in your wiener. Fight! 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 I was thinking of that, Lucas, but he had one earlier, and he's only supposed to get one a day, so I almost did to take his mind off it, but then I realized, oh no, I gave him one earlier. So So I don't want them to have two in a day. There's the buddy boy. And my truck scale was looking a little iffy, and I don't really know how to read it yet. Oh. So are you back there? Are they going to rework you or what? They just got to slide some stuff to the ass of that trailer, huh? What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Toot. Toot. I'm in the dock now getting loaded. Right on. Oh, you're playing in traffic. That sucks. So are you still going to be able to make that delivery tomorrow or no? And if not, are they taking the load from you or what? Dick Lavey Trucking Company. Oh my. Oh, nice trailer. You don't know what's going to happen, okay. Billy looks like a teddy bear. Yeah, Billy the teddy bear. Billy the biting bear. Billy the biting bear. Boop. 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 Well, all right, guys. I'm going to let you guys go. It's about time for me to get ready to roll. I gotta go get me a cup of coffee. Take this one out one last time. Oh yeah.